Hi, Deirdre here. I'm in Wordpress.com and I'm just going to show you how to create the blog in Wordpress.com that we need for the social media applications. So log into Wordpress.com, not .org, Wordpress.com, and make sure you choose the free options the whole way through. Don't, whatever you do, put in a credit card or anything like that. Just keep choosing the free options as you go through. I already have an account, so I can't actually do that, but get through to this point where they're asking you to create a site domain. So in here you need to type in something unique. Because these aren't real sites, it doesn't really matter what we type, but we need to type in something unique. So I'm going to type in DMLYIT 2020 and okay. So down here, okay, so that's unique. Nobody else will have requested that address for a website. So down here I don't choose any of the expensive ones. Down here I look for the free, it's green. Okay, so I look for free and then I'm going to click on select. Okay, don't choose any of the expensive ones up here. Start with a free site is what we're going to do. And then you wait a few seconds. Okay, and you're in. Now you can see your site up here, dmlyit2020.wordpress.com. So that's the address of your site. Okay. So the first thing to notice is here, these are little pop downs. So make sure if you're looking for something, you click on these up here. So for example, site, the main tasks you'll want to do will be in here. Okay, so to start off with, we need to pick a sort of design, a bit like in PowerPoint. You need to have sort of like a template for the design. So we'll click in here to design, and we're going to click on themes. Okay, and we can choose, for example, the 2020 theme here. Okay, so that's fine. We'll pick 2020. So activate this design. It's free. Yeah, we're going to go with that. No, we want to activate it. Okay, and then we'll edit the home page. Okay, so it takes you into sort of welcome screens. We're going to exit out of that, so that's fine. So this is what we have at the moment. Okay, you'll notice that there's no menu across this site at the moment, and there's sort of different options. We've got blogs coming up here, so that's all grand. Okay, so we're going to move back out here. That little arrow takes you back to sort of the back end of your website. I generally like to have one tab with the back end of my website and then the next tab with the front of what the users will see. So I'm going to just do that now for you. So up here, don't select the wordpress.com/pages or the /, just select the name of your website and then wordpress.com, and right mouse click and copy, or Control C. Create a new tab and then right mouse click and paste, or Control and V. Okay, and press enter. So you can see this tab here is what the users will see. Sorry, there is actually a menu on this one here. So this tab here is what the users will see, and then this tab here is the back end where you're going to do all of your work. Okay, so let's take a look at pages. Underneath site here, okay, we'll go to pages if you're not already there. Okay, and you can see the pages we have. We've got a blog, we've got contact, we've got about, and we've got home. Okay, so let's look at the front end of this site. Okay, so this is our home page. Okay, and then we can click on the blog, and then an about page, and then a contact page. Okay, so these are the pages that we currently have on our site. Okay, so let's go to the back end of it now. Okay, so we're on the pages section now. Let's just create a new page just to see how this works. Okay, so the page that we're going to create is social media. Okay, so we're going to click on add new page and wait a few seconds. Okay, we're going to take a blank page, that's fine. and we'll click use blank page. Okay, we're going to click on add title. Okay, so in here we're going to type in social media. Okay. Okay. And down here we can start putting in some text. Okay, so I'm just going to put in okay, this is the social media page. Okay, we can put in the proper content later on. Okay, so we're then going to publish it. Okay, so we're going to click on publish, which is fine, and then we click on publish. Okay, that's grand. Now to get back to that menu where we can add new pages, it's this one here. Okay, and that takes us into the back end, and you can see we've got social media there. Okay, so let's look to the front end of the site and see what's happening there. So let's look here. I'm clicking on this tab up here, so let's click over here, and now we won't see any changes we've made unless we refresh this. So when you go to the front end of your site, always remember to hit the reload or the refresh page here. And you can see nothing has happened here. It hasn't appeared over here. Okay, it actually hasn't appeared. So we have a page, but we can't actually see the page at the moment. Okay, so we've created a page, but we can't actually get to it yet because we haven't put it on a menu. Okay, so we've got social media, that's grand. We're going to create the other pages that we need. We need a Facebook page, a Twitter page, and a Pinterest page. Okay, so I'm just going to add these in now in exactly the same way. So we're going to click on add new page. Blank, use blank layout. Okay, and we're going to put in Facebook, and then Facebook text. Okay, and we'll click on publish and publish. Okay, and back in again, and do exactly the same for Twitter and Pinterest. I'll just pause my video and do that. Okay, so you can see now I've got my social media, my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Pinterest pages. Okay, and let's take a look at the front end of my website. So I'm over here, I'm on the front end website of the tab, and then I'm going to reload the page. And you can see these pages that I've just created aren't appearing anywhere. They're not actually visible at the moment. So we need to make sure that we put them up as menu options over here. So let's go back to the back end again. And we go down to customize. Okay, under the design tab here, you might need to click it so it pops out. That's the little squiggle thing there. Go to customize. Okay, now there's all sorts of things in here. We can change the site title, we can change other bits and pieces, colors, fonts, all sorts of the imagery, etc. But what we're going to do at the moment is we're going to click on menus. Okay, so we're taking a look at our primary menu. Okay, and let's take a look at that. And you can see at the moment it says home, blog, about, and contact. Let's just take a look on the front end. Home, blog, about, and contact. So that's what's controlling that. I'm going to go back to the back end. So this is the front end of your website. So let's go to the back end of our website, and that's what we've got in here. We don't actually want the about, so I'm going to actually remove that. Okay, we leave the blog, and we don't really want the contact one. Okay, so I'm going to actually remove that as well. Okay, so we've got the home page and we've got the blog, so that the blog will show up any random posts that we put in. Now we need to add in our social media, our Facebook, our Twitter, and our Pinterest pages. Okay, so let's click on add items. So we click on add items here. Okay, so at the moment we're looking at possible pages. We could put in posts or categories or tags. Okay, so here are all the possible pages that we've created at this point. Okay, so you can see our social media, we want to add in that one, and you can see once I click the plus it pops in over here. Okay, our Facebook, our Twitter, and our Pinterest. Okay, and you can see they're all in. Now at the moment, okay, I'm going to just click on save changes just to see how it's working at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to click on save changes. Okay, I'm going to go to the front end of my website over here, and I'm going to reload it. So you can see we've got home, blog, social media, Facebook, Twitter and Pinterest. Okay, not quite what I wanted. I really wanted Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest to come in under the category of social media. So I'm going to go to the back end of my website here, and all I do is I move them in a little bit, and I click and drag them in a little bit. Oh, sorry, that wasn't quite right. Okay, so I've got social media, Twitter, Facebook and Pinterest, and they're slightly tabbed in. That means they'll come in directly underneath social media. Okay, so let's click on Save Changes. Okay, and I'm going to go to the front end of it, and I'm going to reload it. And now you can see under, oh, Pinterest wasn't in. I don't know how that one is. Okay, so you can see under social media, I've got Twitter and I've got Facebook, but Pinterest is still over here. I want it to come down in under here. Okay, so I'm going to go to the back end of my website. It looks like it is in. Okay, maybe I didn't save it at the right time. Okay, and let's click on Save Changes again, just to see what's gone wrong, and come to the front end of my website and reload it. Okay, and it's in. I possibly hit save too early on. So I've now got social media, Pinterest, Twitter and Facebook in underneath it. Okay, so that's nice. Now on your task you were also asked to put in imagery as another page. So let's take a look at doing that. Okay, so we want imagery over here. Okay, so let's go to the back end of our website. Okay, let's come out of this area at the moment. So we hit the X over there. Okay, and we need to go in under sites. So yours might look like this, and you're thinking, where are pages gone? You have to click on the little drop down over here, and we go to pages. Okay, and then we click on Add New, and we're going to add in imagery, and we'll put that onto the menu then. Okay, blank, use blank layout, and we'll put imagery. Okay, and then I'll go publish and publish. Now this we've created this page, but the page won't be able to be seen on the front end of the website, so just to make sure you can see that. So I'm going to go to the front end of my website up here, and I'm going to reload it. Okay, and you can see imagery doesn't appear here. Okay, we need to add it in over here. So let's go to the back end of my website here, and we'll hit this little button, View Pages. Okay, and remember it was under Design, and then Customize, and then Menus. Okay, and then it's the primary one that we want to adjust, and then we add item. We need to add in the imagery over here. So add item, and then imagery is added, so that's fine. It's out by itself, it doesn't come in under social media, that's grand, and Save Changes. And now we take a look at the site, the front end of it, and we, again, you're thinking, oh, where's it gone? You have to reload it, and then there's imagery. Okay, so now we have our structure set up nicely. Okay, and then we can take a look at customizing it. Okay, and changing things like the site title, etc. Okay, so let's go to the back end of the website. We X out of here. Okay, and let's go to Customize underneath Design, and again you might need to click it out. You click on Customize. Okay, so things like the background image, we can change that. If we click on background image, and then we can select a background image, and then we can select files. What images have I got in here? Oh, right, no, that's here. There's an image I can use, and click on open. Okay, so that's grand. And then we can put in some alt text, which is good, and then choose image, and then Save Changes. Okay, we can edit the site title. We can click in here, and we can put in okay. I don't recognize a tagline. Okay, Okay, and then you can save the changes there. And then to take a look at how that's looking, we go to the front end of the website and we reload. Okay, and you can see we're finding the other bits and pieces in here. Okay, so we go to the back end of the website and then we can X out of that, and then we're back into the normal view again. Okay, we'll leave it at that for today. Okay, thank you.